This is a video tour of the adrenal gland specimen you're assigned to study. The adrenal gland, as I think you will remember from lecture, is composed of a cortex and medulla. It's part of the solid organs with a cortex and medulla and surrounded by a capsule located in the abdominal cavity. From this vantage point, the rather basophilic center, that's the medulla. And there are a lot of large blood vessels there because they carry the products out, the hormones, the mineralocorticoids, the glucocorticoids, and then some other hormones secreted supposedly by the zona reticularis, some androgens. And so we just have this one annotation, but I'm just going to enlarge this so that you can immediately see, I think you can see that there are three patterns here. At the bottom, or if I move to the other side of the gland, at the top, on this side, you can just barely see a different pattern here. This is the Zona Glomerulosa, and then the largest zone is the Zona fasciculata, and then you have a reticulum network of cells, the zona reticularis. So to enlarge each one of those, up here, there's the capsule, and it was composed of fibroblasts and collagen fibers in a rather dense arrangement. So this is the zona glomerulosa. It's named that because often you will see these little bodies, the glomus, they resemble the kidney glomeruli. And then the zona fasciculata cells, they are loaded with the glucocorticoids, which is a steroid that has a lot of lipid in it. And that's why in H&E preparation you see a lot of little vacuoles. So the lipid component of the glucocorticoids are dissolved out with the xylene and other organic chemicals used in the preparation. And then the third zone, the reticularis, these cells produce androgens that are converted to fully functional sex hormones in the gonads and other target organs in the male and the female. But the most understandable component and function of the adrenal gland is the zona glomerulosa that's producing aldosterone, and the cortisol, or the glucocorticoids, produced by the zona fasciculata. And then in the center you have these cells that have a lot of basophilia, and they're producing peptides and catecholamines, adrenaline and noradrenaline, and mostly adrenaline, but there's a combination of the two. And so if you looked at these in electron microscopy, you would find little tiny dark electron dense granules, but they show up as a basophilic reaction here. And you notice the large blood vessels because adrenal gland depends upon a very robust blood supply as well as a robust drainage. And so the discharge of the catecholamines, for example, in an extreme stressful situation, can get in the bloodstream very quickly and increase heart rate and do all kinds of things like the fear and the flight reaction. So use your lecture and come back and try to put this gland in context and the endocrine glands and its relationship to how the pituitary cells affect this organ.